Election Law Journal ranked Texas among the hardest states to vote in, but actually going out and voting could be a simple process if you are prepared. I spoke to McLennan County Election Administrator Jared Goldsmith. He is here now to join me to help us answer some of those questions that you may have. First of all, Jared, and foremost, what do voters need to bring? Do they need that registration card when they go to the polls?
They can take the registration card with them, but that is not required, actually. The law states that they would need to bring one of the 7 acceptable forms of ID. Some examples of that could be like a Texas driver's license or a Texas personal ID card, U.S. passport as well. Those are some of the acceptable forms. Most people use their Texas driver's license.
Okay, perfect. McLennan County, along with Bell County and Coryell counties, big counties in our viewing area here, allow voters to cast a ballot anywhere in their county. So how does that work on Election Day?
Right, so that's a vote center, and that's what we call them, the vote centers. So yeah, you're not attached to or assigned to a specific polling place. So you do have the convenience to go vote at any of the polling places. In McLennan County, we have 34 vote centers. So registered McLennan County voters can go choose whichever vote center they have, or whichever vote center they would like to go to. We have a list of those on our website, which is mcclennanvotes.com. And so if you live in Woodway but work downtown Waco and you want to go vote in the downtown Waco area, you're more than welcome to do that.
Yeah, that makes things a lot more convenient, I think, and that is a new convenience. Okay, polling is from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. statewide. Is it true if you're in line by 7 o'clock, you could still vote even if it takes 30 minutes to an hour to wait in line?
Absolutely. So if you're in line at 7 p.m., you're going to be able to vote.
All right, we're going to zip through these next 3. Speaking of ships that have sailed, when do mail-in ballots need to be postmarked by?
By tomorrow.
Okay.
So, yes.
Get that dropped to the box. What does a mail-in ballot voter do if they decide that they do want to vote, then vote in person?
Yeah, so if you've changed your mind, you want to vote in person, take your ballot with you to the polling. What we can do is we can cancel that ballot out, make sure that nobody's, it's not being voted twice. And then there's a little bit of paperwork that you'll need to fill out, but the poll worker will help you out with that. And yeah, you'll be able to vote a regular ballot. Now, if you do not have your ballot with you and you requested that ballot by mail and you want to go vote in person, you will have to vote provisionally. And we can explain to you what you would need to do. But if you've decided that you want to go vote in person and you requested a ballot by mail, bring that ballot with you. It's going to make it a much easier and smoother process for you.
Okay. Any advice for first-time voters or someone who hasn't voted in a long time?
Yeah, make sure you do your research beforehand. Make sure you have one of those valid forms of ID. It's going to make it much smoother for you. If you do not possess and cannot reasonably obtain one of those 7 forms of ID, there are some options available to you to, help you vote. We do have some processes on that. Ask the poll worker or give our office a call. We can help you achieve that.
All right, that's good news. Jared Goldsmith with the McLennan County Election Administration. We sure appreciate your time today. Let's hope we have a real smooth Tuesday tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Well, you may have heard it just a minute ago. Voters in Lampasas, Milam, Coryell, Bell, or McLennan counties can vote at any polling place in your county. However, if you're registered to vote in Falls, Limestone, Hill, or Bosque counties, which are all counties in our viewing area, you have to vote at your assigned polling location. So do your homework, make a plan ahead of time, and be ready to go tomorrow.